this is the last bit of Depp news I want to cover. And it's everybody is waiting for Camille to get back into court so they can simp hard for her. This is the new case that they're going to have. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is the Danoff Declaration. So this is for the case that is being brought by a gentleman named Rocky Brooks. Rocky Brooks. So he's alleging that Johnny Depp hit him on a film called City of Lies. So I'm just going to go through this declaration where I'm not going to read every single word, but I think it's very interesting, this story. And I just wanted to read through because it is a very interesting fact pattern. And honestly, I think this is going to be a shoe-in for Johnny, but it's still funny to read that this guy is trying to go after him, assuming this is true. So this is the declaration of Emma Danoff. She's over 18. She's a resident of the city of, I don't know where. She's probably in California. She worked on the film City of Lies. That's going to be the LawTube film, City of Laws. In a world where the mainstream media says nothing but bullshit, there is a city made of legal content creators. It is the City of Laws. That's my voiceover, guys. Anyways, City of Lies. Her title was script supervisor. Her function as supervisor was photographing and monitoring every detail of the on-set filming, closely following every detail for verbal and visual consistency and continuity. At 7 p.m., he photographed John C. Depp II, Johnny Depp, meeting with several homeless individuals who were on the street. The photo shows Mr. Depp speaking with a small group of homeless individuals. He gave them money and gifts. Money and gifts. So he was nice to the homeless. We moved outside and began filming. At precisely 11:08, Mr. Depp was sitting a few inches away from me on a bench looking together at the monitor. His breath did not smell of alcohol. He was not inebriated or under the influence that I could observe and had observed during a long day of work. Mr. Depp had been working all day on the film. This was a very special day on set. As Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls' mother, Valletta Wallace, and Russell Poole's widow and family were visiting the set to watch filming. At that moment, the film's location scout, Rocky Brooks, encountered an African-American homeless woman about 25 feet from where I was sitting with Mr. Depp. Mr. Brooks loudly and aggressively berated the woman with racial and derogatory slurs for being in his presence. And in his way, and he was pissed she was unable to follow his commands. I heard Mr. Brooks' unkind words to her. So he heard him being racist. Mr. Depp also heard it. He immediately stood up from our shared seat at the edge of the planter bench and went over to Brooks to stand up for the woman. Mr. Depp said to Mr. Brooks, "You can't talk to her like that. You think she is something less than you? What do you think you are? How dare you?" Johnny exchanged words with Mr. Brooks in this manner for approximately 20 seconds, as confirmed by my photographs. And he came and sat down at 11:09 p.m., as confirmed by the timestamp photograph. There were no punches or shoves. There was no offer of $100,000 to punch Mr. Depp. They were close to each other, but Mr. Depp never touched Mr. Brooks. I remained 10 feet away from the incident during its short duration. I have 40 timestamp photographs of the entire incident. Later, after film wrapped at 12:31, April 13, 2017, inside the Barclay Hotel, per a timestamp photograph, I was in the hallway doing post-shoot paperwork. Mr. Depp went up to Mr. Brooks appeared about 5 feet from me and hugged. Mr. Depp said, "No hard feelings." After Mr. Brooks said what he said was in the heat of the moment, they both departed. I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America and the state of California that the foregoing is true and correct. There you go. There you have it, guys. This statement right here says that And pretty much, he didn't do it. It's done. So the story is bullshit. It's out, according to Emily Danoff. So Emily Danoff says the story is bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. There you go. If that's true, by the way, in that lawsuit, there'd be statements of the party opponents. So both those statements would be able to get in. So the words of the guy who's alleged to be punched, Rocky, right? Rocky's statements would get in and Depp's statements would get in because those are the party opponents. So those statements would get in. Also the fact that he said racial and derogatory slurs would get in. So I don't think that's looking good for him. Frankly, if that's the case and that's true, the guy should settle. He should just get out of this. He should end the claim. He should walk away. Much, much, much smarter.